Benidorm Town says goodbye to OAPs, aka retiree holidays, in our city in winter season. Two intelligent water robots are being installed on Benidorm beach line to control the water quality and much more. When it's going to be done, what will they control and how it can help make sure that our beach is safer and better quality than it ever was. The weather forecast, because it is changing quite a lot, honestly, and we thought it was all over, but there are some shifts for this weekend and for next week. Things to do in Benidorm and much more. So stay tuned for today's Benidorm News Update. Let's begin. Let's start with tourism update first, shall we? As you all know, we've just finished August month. It means that it was the busiest month of the whole year, the most expensive one too, I must say. And right now in September, the occupancy is still quite high in our town. It's around 89-90%, which is quite a lot. And tourism shifted slightly. There's less families with kids arriving, but there's more couples, groups back again, friends, family that have children outside of a school age or that do not have any kind of kids at all. All these people are arriving right now to Benidorm to live their golden summer. The best time to actually come here on holidays, honestly, as per our modest opinion, living here for more than 13 years already. So it's going to be quite busy. There's Benidorm Pride Festival right now. It started on Monday. It's Friday already, but it was surprisingly quiet all this time. I'm not sure. Last year, I think it was slightly more of movement. This year, it's 15th anniversary, so we expected slightly more. But I guess we'll see eventually this weekend during the Benidorm Pride Parade. We will be actually live for it to make sure you will be here. We will publish as usual on our YouTube channel the date and the time when we'll be going live, and we'll show you everything, since in any case they will cross us out for monetization on the channel because there's going to be a lot of loud music and a copyright and a lot of things. So we might as well do a live video for you to connect and see what actually is happening. So this is what's going on. There's also a lot of excursions, boat trips still, different types of water activities still available for you. Everything remains the same, even though we are technically in September month. Let's continue with two main news before we head to the weather forecast. The first of them being that Benidorm absolutely cancels, not totally, but it is a huge shift, cancels the OAP traveling in winter. Here in Spain, we have a specific program that is called Imserso, and this is a program where pensioners and retired people of advanced age can subscribe to, and for a very low price, really low. We're talking like 2 weeks in Benidorm, full board, wine and water included, in a 3 superior or even 4-star hotel with a lot of activities. 2 weeks, around 500-600 euros. How about that? So this type of this type of program was prospering and thriving for a lot of time and for quite a few decades since it's been invented, actually, here in Costa Blanca specifically. A lot of people from North Spain are coming here because the climate is still way better and it's sunny and it's nice, but it's cheaper. And like this, hotels did not need to close down. However, all these past years after pandemics and slightly before that too, hotels in Costa Blanca and Valencian Community in general started to alert that the price that the program pays them actually does not even cover the cost of everything they are providing for the guests, and it's just not profitable for them to do it. Some hotels canceled directly, others maintained the offer, but for this year, honestly, and especially in Benidorm town, hotels have decreased the offer from 80% to 50%. That's quite a huge decrease. It's almost half less of what was offered. And usually these trips start from October towards spring break, the Easter season, when it's supposed to be not as busy. But the main issue is that it is actually busy. And Benidorm does not have seasonal tourism any longer. People arrive whole year long, and the average occupancy is more than 83% in autumn season. So where to bring all these people. That is why so many hotels are canceling and saying no, we will stay out of the program this year. It is not profitable. Only those who have way lower occupancy, who were thinking of closing soon, those are opening up their doors. But all the rest, honestly, to pay 10-15 euros a day for all of this, when you can get the same retired quiet couples, solo travelers, groups that are coming here for winter season, for the actual market price of the room. So hotels obviously see it as a business, that's what it is. And in between two, obviously they will take the one that is more profitable and less problematic, I gotta say as well. So quite a big change in our region, with tourism being available a whole entire year. That's what it is. I would dare to say that the life, the style of holidays, the season, the weather, everything changes. And Benidorm, it's not the same place any longer. And sadly, for all those who are retired here in Spain, people still want the cheap holidays for 200 euros for a whole week in Benidorm. But what they don't get is that the life is advancing. Everything is way more expensive nowadays. Sadly, I would wish people would come here for 200 euros a month. I would wish to go anywhere for 200 euros a week of full stay, but it is not possible any longer. And many people don't get it and still demand these types of cheap holidays. And I don't think it is fair. I get it. It's for retired people. There should be offers, obviously, for people of advanced age, those who are not on salary any longer, and typically pensions are lower than the salary, at least here in Spain. So I get it. There should be offers, definitely, without a doubt. But other people pay 10 times more, 5 times more, 3 times more, depends on the offer. But people do pay times more than is being paid here. And it's the same room, it's the same hotel, it's the same service. So I don't think it's honestly fair for other travelers just because they don't come from here as per se, or they're not registered in this type of program. So this is a big shift. And honestly, it was expected for our region, and specifically Benidorm, which always remained busy. At least for the last few years, it's been like that. Let's continue with the last news, and it is about two giant yellow flashy things that will appear shortly in Benidorm, both on the Poniente and on the Levante beach. This is how they look like. And these yellow computers, if you wish to call, because they will be analyzing data, so I suppose you could call them like portable computers. These machines will be installed slightly further away from the beach, where the Posidonia algae is not interfering in anything, inside of the sea, and these will be measuring a lot of different things. As you all know, this year we did have an alert in a lot of beach fronts here around the Costa Blanca and Valencian Community, and south, way south from here in Murcia, Cartagena, etc. And even up north as well, due to residue of like toilet matters, if you get what I mean. And they've closed several beach fronts in order to clean or make sure it's all right and it's safe for people to go inside. So what happened is that right now they've installed these two machines to make sure and to control that the water is pure, or at least as much as it can be right nowadays in today's world. That there is no toilet matters residue that is above than what it should be, the maximum dosage of it inside of the water. They'll check what the salinity is, like the salt amount inside of the sea, to control that one as well. They will check the water temperature regularly. It's going to be constant data, constant, like every maybe a minute, or every just some certain minutes, there's going to be data coming. So it's very good for them to see if the beach is safe, if the beach is clean, what the sea temperature actually is, and if there's any kind of alert or something that they need to check, they need to maintain, or they need to do something to alert people who are on the beach or those who are thinking on coming. So I do feel like it's very good to avoid these unpleasant situations when all of a sudden your favorite beach is closed because there is like a sanitary alert or something. This is very good. I wish they would also have like cameras or something to show. Obviously, it's too much to ask, but something that would spot when medusas or when like all these jellyfish or different types of creatures, marine creatures, are coming too close to the beach, to alert people as well. But that's maybe for the future. At least so far, there's going to be way better control to make sure that the beach is safe, is clean, it's tidy, and it has the best quality for us locals and for tourists, of course, to enjoy it. Let us know if you think this initiative is quite nice. I do feel like we needed something like this here in the area. And it's good to have slightly more control about the water quality, especially because we swim quite a lot of months in a year, or at least walking barefoot by the beach. Only winter season, a few months, are the exception. And now let's talk about the weather forecast. What is happening? Because even right now here, we do feel like something is not exactly how it is. And that is because for this weekend, we have alerts due to rising of humidity. There's going to be a big increase in around 30% of humidity this weekend in our region. So this means that it's going to feel slightly hotter than what it is. And when it's humid, it's difficult to breathe. We'll see how much it will be, how which kind of percentage. But if it says it's 30% increase, maybe it's going to be like 70%, 80%, maybe 90% of humidity. Who knows? We will keep you updated here on the channel, obviously, because we film every day for you guys, 2 videos a day. So we'll let you know definitely what's going to be going on. But apart from that, there's going to be some clouds as well this weekend. There's rain somewhere on the interior parts. It will be, not just yet, but it will be this evening. So here we might have some clouds. So far, there's blue sky. There's no clouds whatsoever, just tiny ones, minor ones that the sun still shines through. The temperatures will remain the same between 28 and 30 degrees. With humidity, it's going to feel slightly more, but no bizarre temperatures whatsoever. And when the wind blows, even if the tiniest bit, cools down immediately. Mornings are great already for walks. Evenings are great for walks. Not cold, but way more chilly than what the midday actually is. So it's perfect for exploring. The water temperature is still great. It's slightly less than 28 degrees, but still very nice for a swim. So those of you who are coming here on holidays right now, you're really lucky. Thank you for accompanying us on today's Benidorm News Update. We wish you a lovely day, and we'll see you here on the channel very soon in the brand new video. We'll show you Benidorm on midday today. Stay tuned. Bye.